So one of the questions I get from my channel is asking like how long it takes me to catch the fish they're seeing in a video. Like how edited is it? Like did I spend 6 hours to catch those 3 fish or 10 minutes? So the best thing I can say is yeah, the time varies, but I kind of go by the theory of 20 casts or 20 minutes. If I make 20 casts or it's been 20 minutes since I've caught a fish, I generally move spots. And depending on the situation, sometimes I'll just sit down and keep fishing. But I like to hop spots. Example is, last video I made, I was at 4 different locations. Those are not different days. That is one day of fishing. And today's video is going to be multiple spots in the same day again. So yeah, the river went from 1,200 cubic feet per second up to, it's up 3670 cubic feet per second. So it is flooded. And like rising really fast. You know, a couple days ago, was catching this drum on a chatterbait. So my theory is the ones that are there and this flood coming up, they're probably still eating, pushed into that area even more because the water's rising. And so basically I'm saying we're targeting drum. see if you can put a pattern on drum. There's probably smallies in there too. Still got that same, look at that, that has like 300 casts on it. And it still has black paint on it. The blade's totally fine, so it's all black still. Hook's still sharp. I hope you catch a giant drum. Oh, that was a rock. There's one. I was going real slow. It's got to be a drum. It's staying down. Oh, it's a baby smallie. Okay. Oh, dude, he's hooked the whole way through the top. Like, there it goes. He was through the top. He's all beat up. See you, bud. Yeah, he was hooked like down through the top of his nose, and then back into his mouth, and then back out through his nose. Through the top, like his head. Let me cast one down through here, okay? Fish, almost instantly. It's not small, whatever it is. Feels drummy. Nope, smallmouth. It's not a giant. He's decent. He's got some black on his back. Crazy. I cast in there how many times? He's got like some black over by his gill plate. It's not a giant. That's the biggest one so far. His back spine's a little messed up. Alright, see you, bud. There's a fish. Drum. There's a fish over there. Is he hooked good enough? Okay. The drummer's still eating the bladed jig. Cool. Through both lips again. There we go. It's a nice young, clean drum. They normally don't look that healthy. That's a healthy guy. See you, bud. That's not the most productive thing, but you can still catch them in the mud. All right, we tried. So the river really wasn't working out the way I'd hoped. So I figured, you know what, let's just go somewhere where I know we can catch some fish. May not be giants, may not be a ton of fish, but it's easy to get to and we can just catch some fish. What's my name? There we go. Can't get it to come out. Oh! That was a fish. There's one. Oh! Oh, okay. It's the rod. It's the rod again. He took off. Gotcha, bud. Oh my. There we go. Maybe. Probably a little. These guys. See you, bud. Oh, another one. Oh, crappie. I pulled him right. Look how pretty he is. Calm down, bud. I pulled you right out of the water. Bud, stop. I don't want to drop you. This is the first crappie I caught all year. Very pretty. Look at that. On the spiral rig. Thanks, bud. There's a fish. Another one. This is fun. Just little guys, but I kind of knew that was going to be all we'd really get, small guys. See you, bud. Just doing that tiny baby fluke on that 32nd ounce spiral rig, spiral hook. Just throwing in the Yeti, you can see the foam where it slows down, it just does this. There's fish in there. You get the 32nd ounce one or the 16? That's 32nd. That's what I got. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, I lost him. Oh, there's a, oh, they're eating it. I gotta calm down. I'm playing with little fish and I'm ripping it out of their mouth. Oh, well, we'll fish over there. There's a fish. Look at it. They're fish, they're just tiny. They're probably crappie. There's probably a whole bunch of them. Oh, I got one out there. They don't feel big, but he hit it hard. What is that? Little rock bass. Nice. Oh, bud, calm down. There we go. Nice little rock bass. See you, bud. I can't believe I felt that bite so hard. That's crazy. It's all about not doing much with it. It's so light, it does it for you. You know what I mean? Oh. That's a fish. Huh. Never felt anything. What is that? Another crappie. Look at that. That guy hit it light. He's barely hooked. Another little crappie. See you, bud. That hook, man, hooks him. Like, he just reel. He ain't even got no hooks at it. Another one. Oh, he came off. Oh, that's a big bite. I can't believe I missed it. Oh, did it hit it so hard. Here, fish with this, and I'll rig yours. I mean, that could work too, but I just think natural stuff looks better. No way you got one. I told you. It's a big crappie. Oh my god, this thing's giant for here. There you go. Nice. See how it's gliding right back to you? You gotta slow down a lot. Know that it's floating out there basically when you're just holding tension. It'll take forever to get to the ground. My head keeps coming off. I'm gonna get a new one. Try the albino. There's one. Oh my god. I just caught that in my left hand. I gotta calm down. Oh my god. Definitely got 8 though. Another fish. They gotta be so small they're missing the hook. Is that a fish? Oh my god. It's a piece of wood. Oh my god. I don't want to break my rod. It's a piece of oak. Sucks I lost all those fish. That'd have been a lot of fish. So yeah, spillways can be your friend, especially when it's crappie out and the water's coming up and getting muddy. For some reason, they like to eat in the spillways when it gets nasty. This isn't the best example of that. Missing a lot of fish. If I'd have gave it another day, they might have been even more hungry and I probably wouldn't have missed those fish. But the benefit of hitting this spillway, even though it's in a creek and not a river, is there's another spillway in the same creek not very far away. There has to be fish in here. There's got to be crappie or something. Oh, I had one. Snag. Instant snag. I gotta go around. There's a fish. Dude, it's giant. Whatever this is, it's giant. Tiff, this is giant. Tiff, I think this is giant. Oh, I just have my small rod. Oh my god, there's a fish though. Dude, he was pulling drag. He's not small. Oh, I thought that was a freaking giant. This is pulling drag. I got this light rod. Oh, nice. There we go. Barely hooked, bud. Oh my god. There we go. There's the first one. I thought he was a giant. Thank you, bud. He ran all the way up in there. Oh, that's fun on a light rod. Already got my bait tore up. Feels weird with fluoro instead of braid. Thought he was a freaking giant. Probably just starting to come up in here. That's on the spiral rig, 32nd ounce, size 2 hook. We're going small today. I thought that thing was giant. I'm not used to this rod being so bendy. You got a fish? There you go. Mine was way bigger. Oh, there we go. See you, bud. So that's all we could get out of there. I don't know. You know, it's fishing, man. That's part of the game. You never know if you're going to do great or not. Am I early? Am I late? I don't know. At some point, there'll be a lot of fish in there. Not the most productive day of fishing I've ever had, but we're still catching fish, and we're doing good. And we're not doing anything special to catch the fish. So after that, we went home, But I still had this itch. I was like, man, I really want to catch some good fish. So I gave the river one last shot. Yeah, I'm always on search for that miracle moment where you just catch giants left and right. You just can't keep them off the hook. Come close, but it's never really happened. That's a fish. Doesn't feel small either. Doesn't feel small. What we got here? It's staying down. Drum. No, walleye. Interesting. Walleye. Very cool. Walleye. All wrapped up in it, but he ate it. That's a nice walleye. Real nice walleye, actually. Very clean. Very pretty. Nice walleye. Walleye eat the bladed jig when it's muddy. See it, bud. No, that wasn't my first cast. That was probably my 20th. But yeah, did that scratch my itch? I don't think you ever fully scratch that itch. That sounds terrible. But at the very least, we proved that walleye eat the bladed jig. And he wasn't small either. And you can get those bladed jigs in my Shopify store. Link is in the description. I still have people asking me how to get to my store. It's always in my description. Scroll down, click the little lines, and it's in there. I also usually have cards that come up, you know, random times. And if you see something pop up, that's not just an ad. That is a link to my store. But if you want to go the manual route, if you type in Fishin' with Ish Baits, no spaces, .myshopify.com, it should take you right there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.